Hi, this is Jason from SmarterMarks. Our goal with SmarterMarks is to help teachers do more with their assessments, and in this video, I'll show you how to use the website to get feedback from those assessments that goes beyond a single composite score and to assess learning objectives that you choose. Composite scores, for example 38 out of 50, take the student's responses to questions in an assessment, which contain lots of information about what the student knows, and reduce it to a single score, which contains very little information but is succinct. Composite scores can make for reasonable summative assessment, but they make for terrible feedback. Imagine learning to play baseball and being told only that your last swing was 62% correct. Students who are working through the details of previous assessment on their own, however, face the opposite challenge. They may be keen to improve, but lack the knowledge required to translate their results on individual questions into an appropriate direction for improvement. If you can't tell which questions are on balancing reactions, you probably won't understand what it means that you did poorly on those questions. Feedback based on learning objectives allows you to group questions by common topics, skills, or processes. It gives students a clear idea of where they excel and where they should focus on improving, and tells you which areas may need to be reviewed, and which can be used to help with that. Feedback on learning objectives is easy to include in a SmarterMarks assessment. I'm going to start with this assessment, labeled Science 10 Chemistry Quiz, that we built in a previous video. To edit the assessment, we can either select it and click on Build, then Edit Form, or we can just double-click it, like this. This version of the assessment has two sections, a multiple choice and a numeric response section. We're going to add learning objectives to the multiple choice section first. To view the details for that section, we click on its tag in the section list here. At the bottom of the section details for each section, you'll find the Categories pane. To add a new category, click Add New Category. In the Category Details dialog, we can set the category name and the questions from this section which are included in this category. I'll call this category Elements. To toggle a question, click on the checkbox next to the question number. To toggle several questions, click on the first, then hold Shift and click on the last. Questions can appear in many categories or in none at all. To save the category you're working on, click Save. I'm going to add one more category. To edit a category, after you've created it, click on the pencil icon next to the category. To delete a category from this section, click on the X. Once we've created a category, it's easy to use it in other sections. If we click on the numeric response section and scroll to the bottom, we can find its categories there. To add questions to a category that's been created in another section, click on the green plus, then select your questions, and click Save. Categories are included by default in student reports if they've been defined, and can be defined either before or after response forms are printed. Just like that, we're ready to mark student responses and get feedback on the learning objectives we've added. This video is one in a series of tutorials videos on SmarterMarks basics. You can use the buttons on the left to learn more about adding and customizing multiple choice, numeric response, and written response questions, or about scoring assessments. Thanks for watching.